Now keeping you and your family safe. This is 2 Works For You weather, certified most accurate.
Definitely a busy morning in the Weather Center. Julie, you've got all sorts of stuff on the radar right now.
We've seen a lot of colors on the radar so far today. Here are a few more colors to pass along. I thought I'd break this down step by step. First of all, the red you're seeing on the map, that's a tornado warning currently in effect for Pushmataha and also LaFleur County. This is far southern Oklahoma. The yellow boxes you see around it, that's a tornado watch. That runs until 6 p.m. tonight. Notice the bulk of the watch across the state line into Arkansas, but we are currently tracking a tornado warning as indicated by radar. So let me show you double Doppler 2 HD. Again, most of us pretty quiet right now. This is far southern Oklahoma where we're watching this tornado warning ongoing. And again, there's been a lot of rain down there, so it would be difficult to see. I know there are some chasers down there, but it's as indicated by radar. So here's the box right in here, center of circulation right here. So south of Whitesboro, this will continue. This warning runs until 11:30. The time is 11:18. But if you do have friends or family members down that way, you know, it's that time of the year. Everybody heads towards the Talamina Scenic Byway to check out the leaf color. Might want to give them a call with this tornado warning that's currently ongoing. Let me take you further up to the north. Basically, further up to the north, we're just seeing some leftover showers from the heavy rain that passed through this morning. In fact, the bulk of the rainfall now crossing the state line. Many of you probably wondering, well, why are we seeing this severe weather risk at all? For more on that, let's go to George. George.
Julie, there's 2 things that we're watching as far as the severe weather risk. What Julie was showing you is that as you work your way down towards southeastern Oklahoma, that's where we're seeing the bulk of the severe weather. So let's take a look at the weather maps right now on the weather computer, and you're going to notice, see where it says warmer? That's where temperatures are in the 70s, just ahead of the low. So in that warmer air, that's where the strongest storms are going to be, and that is away from Tulsa. So some good news, severe weather threat moving away. What we're watching this afternoon, see that cooler air to the north? That's going to gradually overspread the area, and when you have the cooler air, this generally means lighter precipitation. So it looks like that for Tulsa and Green Country as we move into this afternoon, mainly just expecting areas of lighter rain to develop behind the cool front. Julie?
Thanks, George. And it's good news because as much as we need the rain, we've certainly in some spots seen way too much rain this morning. Mark Hall down in Muskogee snapping this picture on his drive into work. No, that's not Mark, but that is a car stalled out in some of that high water. We do have flood warnings underway for Muskogee County and also Cherokee County. Some portions of those counties have seen 3 to 4 inches of rain, even up to 5 inches. Muskogee coming in just under 5 inches of rain. And again, this is since midnight. 3.3 inches in Tahlequah, about 2 inches in Pryor. Tulsa picked up over 1.5 inches of rain so far today. We're at 61 degrees right now through our Midtown cam. Still a lot of clouds outside. Don't expect a big warm up today. Basically, I think the clouds will be holding tight, and as George mentioned, we do have our front still a hair out to the west, but it will be slowly pushing our way, and we'll see our south winds switching to the west and then to the northwest. We're seeing those north winds right now in Ponca City. So the bulk of the rainfall shifts off to the east as we move through this afternoon. While I can't rule out a few showers or thunderstorms that try to fire along that front, I think the air will stabilize, and we probably should see conditions quiet down. Then we'll be fighting a gusty north wind. That will set the stage for a dry but a much cooler day tomorrow. In fact, we'll start the day in the 30s. We're only going to make it to the upper 50s tomorrow. This afternoon, temperatures climbing the next couple of hours, but by 5 p.m., we'll likely be in the 50s in Bartlesville and Tulsa, still maybe the mid-60s in Muskogee to Poto overnight tonight, dropping into the 30s, flirting with the freezing mark in Tulsa. I think we should stay above with those clouds breaking. 36 degrees by tomorrow morning. We'll see a high of 58 on Wednesday, a lot of sunshine, 60 on Thursday, 66 on Friday. It is certainly been a very active period of weather the past couple of days. They had tornadoes in southwestern Oklahoma, and again, we'll continue to update you on the tornado warning we're tracking further down to our south.
Glad to see some calmer times ahead.
Yeah, no
sure.
kidding.
You and me both.
Thanks, Julie.